Next on stage, Treasury is empowered by technology, practical use cases of AI, low/no code, and custom reporting. Our speaker, Czerniecki, Head of Solution Engineering, CEE and Me&A at Kyriba. Please welcome him to the stage.
Hi everyone, I'm Czerniecki, coming here from Poland, and we'll talk about the new tools that are available for treasurers at Kyriba and in a wider scope. This is about AI, low-code, no-code solution and custom reporting. First of all, let me say I'm super excited to be again here in Athens. I can see how this conference is growing, how Alexandros and team are bringing us to even nicer and great places around this beautiful city. I'm super excited to be here. Myself, I'm an ex-treasurer, and today I'm advising and consulting on the treasury solutions. I told a story to this one of these participants that in Poland we have like a proverb that if you build a house, the first house you build for your enemy. This is a house that I've already built. I was a customer of Kyriba before. I used it at a pharmaceutical company that I worked for. Now I work for Kyriba advising, and what we say, the second house you build for a friend. Then the third house, finally, that you will build in your life is for you. So maybe that step is still ahead. But right now I'm building houses for friends. So welcome friends and happy to have you here. By the way, guys, I just have 15 minutes and they told me that I will not be able to switch to my laptop and show you the AI solutions that I have available. But if you're interested, I'm here, over there, and ready to showcase that for you from my laptop. Maybe let's agree that I can do it until 1 hour into the drinks, because later on I might be not really saying precisely, you know? Okay, let's start. Do I have a timer? Yes. Oh, it's already going. AI. Why is it about trust with AI? That's very important. You see, 5 out of 10 CFOs are excited about the impact AI will have on the jobs, on the companies. Okay, but 8 out of 10 are concerned about security and privacy. Have you discussed or thought about the security or privacy in terms of AI? Because that's a huge topic, actually, and it's an important one. So there is this trust gap that exists in there. And different companies have approached this in different ways. Like, there are those large language models that can be consulted, but the problem is they are external applications. We have no guarantee that data that you want to send for analysis will not leak, will not be used to train such a model with your company data. Do you really want your competition next day to have all the insights that you gathered through your business? I don't think so. So why we have done it differently, we have taken open source and closed models and put that into our own infrastructure so that the data, whenever used with AI models, never leaves our own infrastructure and it's not being sent via API to an external company. What AI functionality we already have at Kyriba right now, it's many different examples, like doing formatting of communication with the use of AI, analyzing your cash and invoices with AI, doing natural analytics. So I need to draw charts, I need to prepare a presentation, I'm writing in natural language, and the system is taking the data and suggesting to me the different graphs, charts, and tables. I decide which ones I want to use and then put into my dashboard. Control, fraud detection AI. This is a superstar product, actually, that can monitor any of your payments in real time and indicate those that are outliers, that are strange for some reason. Why is that important? Because it protects you from the threats that you have no idea about. Because if you knew that something could go wrong this way, you would probably somehow protect against it, right? Monitor this aspect, but if you don't know what threat you need to protect from, this is where AI comes in. And then Open Report Studio is another tool in Kyriba that is an AI-enabled for reporting purposes. Let's go further to the Kyriba Trusted AI Agent. These are print screens. This is something I was supposed to show from my laptop, how I can enter the different questions and even ask the questions, how do I optimize my cash distribution, my cash levels, what actions do I need to take based on my data? So Kyriba contains all my data about my treasury, transactions, situations, what I'm doing and what I'm also not doing. And based on all that, a large language model can do much more than this, what you're seeing, and suggest steps. What steps and projects can be taken into account to make your treasury world-class and super efficient. In this solution, we have lighter models that are faster to respond, and we have also more sophisticated models that take time to respond, but they give you like a research paper. We call them the junior treasury analyst and the senior treasury analyst, so you have both at Kyriba available for you to consult. And what is coming next is an agent builder. So right now, we can demonstrate to you the agentic AI functionality. But this is one agent that has been trained by us and it's available already. But what comes next is users will be able to create your own agents. It is similar to a situation where you can train your own analyst for a specific task. And they will work within the area that you tell them that you are expecting, train, narrow down the types of exercises they can do, and then use it in certain circumstances. It's very useful. It's coming next year. It's something that we are developing right now. And the most efficient use of AI is when we actually assign different roles to the different AI agents and say, you are the senior treasury analyst, you are the CFO, you are the director, and then let them discuss together, actually. Then you can see the results of that. Extremely interesting and something that I'm really looking forward. So that is the thought leadership, really, of Kyriba in this regard. And what comes also as very important is the emphasis on security and on still making this really practically useful and integrated within the larger platform. Now, second topic is the possibility to actually become programmers for treasurers. Programming, as you know, is becoming more and more accessible to everyone. And by the way, guys, we started as accountants in Treasury. Treasury has naturally evolved from accounting, where there was a need to follow our bank accounts and book all the transactions into our accounting systems. But then we realized actually having a professional treasurer will be extremely value-adding to the company because we better manage cash. We can make a lot out of that. Then treasurers became analysts, And I believe the next step is that we as treasurers will become strategists and programmers, actually. So, low-code and no-code solutions were created. Guys, have you had a situation that you needed some kind of development to make your treasury operations more efficient, effective? And then you had to work with someone in the IT, create a ticket, wait a few weeks till they become available, then explain to IT the treasury world. They don't get treasury at all. It's complicated. We as treasurers do not really specialize in IT, right? So to connect the two worlds sometimes is a challenge. Why low-code, no-code? We have visual interfaces created in Kyriba. I will show you print screens in a moment, so that you, treasurers, can become coders and programmers easily to achieve your desired results, which is democratizing app creation. So each and every of us can create a dedicated application within Kyriba to achieve the results that we need, that normally are not possible with an application that is meant for everyone. And then we have pre-built components to build these applications from, because the small and little tasks, repetitive, it's the way that we combine and how they work that makes a difference. And this can also discuss here. How do we implement customers? What are those that Kyriba customers already use it? For example, importing data from, so we had some representatives here, for example, EveryPay, the panel just before, API connectivity is a one-to-one connectivity universal. Every provider will offer their own way. It's difficult to connect to hundreds of the modern, revolutionary solutions. We need to use them because we're missing out if not. At the same time, it's a lot of work to connect. Integrating internal systems is another use case for those custom applications and automating complex workflows. So imagine, and I guess I get asked this question so many times that I want a solution that optimizes my investments. So let's say I give some assumptions. Let's say I want to invest between treasury bills, deposits, money market funds, and I want the system to take the decision for me, maybe automate, give me a recommendation, and so on. This is now possible with this kind of applications and workflows and supported by AI functionality. So how does it look in practice? Why is that accessible to treasurers? First, we configure a screen where we define that action and what are the basics, like how is the security granted. So is that something that everyone can do without any training? No. I think the typical user is curious about solutions, about the world, but at the same time, no specialist knowledge, no previous programming experience, nothing like that is really needed. Then we have the possibility to use scripts. So scripts are small parts of computer, let's say, understandable code that can do a specific task. And in here, I said we have predefined templates for the different actions. This is a description of the date format converter. So whenever we receive information from, say, EveryPay, and it is in a different format that Kyriba will expect, we need to transform, and you know this from Excel for sure, that we need to transform the sequence of day, month, year. So this is exactly what this is doing, and with this predefined element, we can achieve this kind of transformation and then put it as part of our application, as part of our connectivity. It's just an example. There is a lot available in there, and also I can use AI to help me refine, create, and even troubleshoot if something's not working. Then I monitor my connectivity from Kyriba. Again, this solution is called the App Studio, so I can create apps within the app and monitor the connectivity. I have 70 API calls made and 70 ended up with a success, no errors at all, and every day my transactions, my balances, my communication is happening automatically within Kyriba. That is all. My time's over. Please do not hesitate to approach and discuss any of the topics. Again, very happy to be here. Thank you for your attention.